mission is to inspire you. Inspire you to be the best you that you can be. Failure does not exist in a positive mind. Stay optimistic. Greetings and peace be unto you. This is the Inspiration Show entitled Protect Your Investment. New surrounding here. New setup. Sort of, not really. I might not try this again, but I'm going to do something different today. And got my shades on. A little weird looking, but keeps the sun on my face, alright? Anyways, so this is called Protect Your Investment. And I've been thinking, like, over these several months when we have not all been working, or maybe like we haven't had a substantial amount of income coming in. It's just something to think about as far as now that things are opening back up, people are going back to work, and for the most part, I'm not going to say Corona's over, but it's getting better. We're having a better outlook on things. So now we need to think about how to protect our investments, not just money-wise, not just stock-wise, health, body-wise. Because I ain't got to go off on a limb and say that myself, as many as other people, are probably not in the shape that we were in before Corona or whatever like that. So you see me pulling my shirt a lot, I'm a little hot. Got the AC on, but I just kind of came in the car. So, but anyways, so what are you doing to protect your investment? If we're speaking money-wise, are you investing your money? Are you taking your money and putting it in stocks? Are you opening new businesses? Are you trying to protect your present business? Are you buying better stocks that have high yield? Are you buying stocks that are quick turnaround, or the bull aspect, as people are saying, or as they say in the stock world? Something I learned just not long ago between bulls and bears, because bulls allegedly offer the quick short-term growth, or like, I don't want to say get rich, because you shouldn't be getting in stocks to get rich anyway. You should be getting in stocks to to have a blanketed income coming in to support your retirement, support your wealth. But myself, I'm kind of like both. I'm the bull and the bear. I mean, I want it now, but I think about the future as well. Because the bear is more so the person who thinks of the future, and they're looking more so at yields and dividends, like what's going to happen later on. With that said, I've been noticing a lot of stocks jumping around. Like, at first, when I first got into it, I can say that it wasn't really looking that great for me. I didn't put much money in. I put in probably like $100 most at one time when I put it in. And it turned around. Didn't turn around great, but it's so up and down that you can't be going in there thinking, I'm going to get rich or whatever like that. You got to kind of say, well, I'm putting it in there and I'm going to see what happens. Actually, a store owner I ran into, he was like, what you should do is, when you put the money in stock, let that be money that you don't have any problem like maneuvering around, dancing around, so to speak. So like my $100 I put in there, regardless of what I make over that, well, actually no, I'm getting it wrong. Now I got it. Okay, let's say that $100 I put in there, let's say that $100 turned into $500. So I take the $400 out and take that for me as my profit. And now that $100 that's in there, leave that $100 in there, let it just swim around and keep generating profit. So kind of what he's trying to explain is, that's the way to make money off of it, if you want to call it that. So you could take out all that other money off the top and you could pocket that and just leave that same $100 or whatever you started with, 10,000, 20,000, whatever. Let that sit in there. That's the base amount. That's the base amount, and you just keep pulling up the top and keep that. Have I done that? Not really, because pretty much to me, once I put it in there and the stock and invested, that's it. I'm not bothering no more. I don't want any more issues out of it. I don't touch it anymore after that. So you can choose to do it however you feel. If you want to do it like that, where you're picking off it every 5 minutes or picking off of it often, then you can do that. If not, then just let it sit there and just grow. Let it just grow. It's gonna grow no matter what happens. I'll give you a good tip, that something I did I'm gonna stop doing. I used to look at it every daggone day. It'll drive you nuts. You cannot look at stocks every day. You keep looking at it every day, you're gonna be like, what's going on? You're gonna start losing yourself, especially if it's diving. If it's diving and you look at it every day, you're gonna go crazy. So like with me, I think one day, actually for 2 days straight, I looked at it and it was diving. I didn't panic, but I was like kind of a little upset. Then one day out of the blue, it just skyrocketed, shot up like, I was like, what happened? It shot up so hard that the 2 days that I took the loss didn't even show. So it's not something you can watch every day. Put it in there, let it marinate. Act like it's food and you're cooking something. Put it in there, let it marinate. Don't bother with it. I say my new thing I'm gonna start doing, no more than twice a week I'm gonna look at it. That might even be too much. I'm not an expert at this stuff, so I don't know. But I'm gonna start looking at it beginning of the week and the end of the week. I'm gonna try that for a little while, see how that works. If that doesn't work great for me, then maybe I'll do it 3 times a week. If I feel 2 times a week is too much, then I'll decrease to once a week. And that doesn't work, so on and so forth, once every 2 weeks maybe. I think that's too little though. Once a week should be good. But again, don't go crazy with that. That's stocks. Money wise, I suggest put money in several banks, because you never know. The way things are going right now, you don't know what's going to happen. You could put your money in one bank and that bank closed down. Not saying your money's gone, but you probably feel a better sense of security having it in several banks. I remember, what bank was the first bank I ever had? I think I started out with Chase Bank. It was the first bank account I ever had on my own. And then I took it out of Chase. I went into Dime Savings Bank, I believe it was. Dime closed down. Dime became Washington Mutual. Washington Mutual got ate by Chase. It was almost like the Marvel, was it the Avengers? Like when the part when Thanos says, where did all that lead you? Right back to me, and that's what happened to me. I ran from Chase because I felt that they were like too high or whatever for the monthly, keeping the money there and stuff. And I ran from Chase, and all these different banks, this one ate that one, that one ate that one, and I had to came right back to Chase. And I'm like, ain't that nothing? I'm trying to get away from these people. But anyways, so no, and Chase is not a bad bank. I'm not gonna dog Chase at all. JP Morgan Chase, all right bank. Well, at least to me. But at the time, it didn't work out for me financially at that time. So different banks, I would say, if you can get a foreign account, maybe try that too. See what happens. Same thing with stocks. Don't throw all your eggs in one basket. Don't say, well, this stock here is soaring, let me go to them and put everything there. No, spread it out. Spread the portfolio out. If you get Robinhood, I believe Robinhood actually tells you the diversity of your portfolio. So it'll say, you got this and this percentage, this percentage, and it'll even have the breakdown of the different industries you have. Like if you have the tech industry, if you got some stock there, you got stock in the airline industry, you got stock in entertainment, hospitality, it'll have the breakdowns. So not a bad thing to do. I recommend it. I'm trying to work on making my portfolio more diverse. Because right now I think I got too much on one side or that side, whatever the hell. I want things to be, more spread out, and still make money, of course, off it. Still make return on my investments. That's that ROI word that people like to use. So that's with the stocks, and that's with your wealth, with your savings. Now let's talk the body. So you're sitting at home and watching Netflix. You're watching Hulu. You're watching every news channel know the man. Reality TV has now been taken over by politicians, because you probably not watching Love and Hip Hop so much now. You're watching your governors or your president or the president on TV every day. So what do? You should be doing something else other than just watching TV, hopefully, and eating the wrong stuff. Trust on that. Like, I'm gonna tell you, I got no excuse to not work out if I don't work out, because I can just go outside. I know other ways to work out besides having to use weights or whatever like that. I can go out in the park and do what I gotta do. But sometimes I guess I just don't feel that way. But I have the elastic bands. Those are great. If you haven't used those bands before, you're gonna get the shock of your life. Thinking you're big and strong or whatever like that, you'll get a shock. Definitely will. And if you really think you're big and bad, put all the bands on at one time and try to get a couple of, do your little favorite exercise with those. Tell me how you like that later on. Tell me how that works. Eating right. Well, eating right is kind of like, I would say, there's no excuse right now, right? Most everything was closed. So when you go to the supermarket, all your veggies and everything is there. The funny thing, I said this before in the video before. When you go to the supermarket, or when I went to the supermarket, what I noticed is that all the stuff that's good for you is in abundance. All the garbage, it was none. And it's like, but guess what? Guess what I did? And probably other people did it, probably you too. Why they ran out of potato chips? Where's the nacho cheese? Where's the candy? You don't even eat that stuff. Look at the broccoli falling off the shelf, almost going rotten because no one's taking it. Look at all the peppers. Look at the potatoes, the spinach, the arugula, the parsley. I can go on and on and on. Why is there so much of that stuff? Because people are not buying it. They're buying the junk. They're buying the processed food. Like the worst thing you can do, right? Processed food. But hey, I'm not going to sit here and preach to you about it, because I do it too. I definitely do it. But your body, as well as your wealth, is also your investment. And just as if you don't invest in your wealth, it can be detrimental to your financial health. So if you don't invest in your physical health, it can be detrimental to your physical health. I think I made the connection with that. I hope I did. If not, let me know. I'll explain further. But with that said, just want to put that little bug in your ear. I know there's a lot going on right now, but remain focused, because your destiny and whatever you're going to encounter in life is just that. It's personal. It's for you. So regardless of what happens in my actual life or happens in the person next to me or the person on that side of me's life, it's not going to affect your life. It's not going to determine what happens with your destiny. So you need to focus on self. Always do that. With that said, faith, health, wealth, and continued success.